All right, time for What's the Buzz? Daylight saving time is over, and we all turned back the clocks yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about time and certain situations you may be, looking at the clock.
Yes, so joining us to talk about this, we have Rich Rice, the founder of event planning company Detroit by Design, and Kim Trent, a local writer and Wayne State Regent. Thanks for being here, guys.
Good morning.
Okay, so we're talking about time. Did you do the classic, like, wake up and think, like, oh, you're late?
Fashionably late.
This is my shame in life.
What? Being late?
I am habitually late.
Uh-oh.
Like how late?
It's so bad.
Just like
Not horribly late, but
if you're meeting up with friends or girlfriends, whatever, like 4, they all get there at 4.
You gotta manage when you're late, though, right? There's some things you make sure you're there in time for.
usually. Yeah, I mean, if it's business related, I try to be there on time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of goes to what we're talking about. It's really situational with being on time or late, but in any, like...
You know how people say if you're 5 minutes early, you're late?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't go by that either.
Is it possible?
If I'm on time, I'm late. I'm on time.
Is it possible to be too early for something?
Yes.
Yes.
Totally.
Like like rudely
Yeah, like
early.
if you're having,
Yes.
if people are having somebody over, or you're going to like their house party and you're like an hour early and they're not ready.
Or even 20 minutes early. I think if you say 6 o'clock and you show up at 5:40, you're being as rude as you would be if you came 30 minutes late.
That's up to the host needs to manage that, though. You need to kind of understand how to get in front of it and make sure that your guests are armed with understanding when you need to be there.
Right.
Yeah, be transparent in your invite.
It's important. A lot
Do
of people
not come
overlook that.
early unless you're going to help me set up. And
Correct.
There you go. You come early, I'm putting you to work.
Well, the worst is when people come early and then they judge you because you're not ready. Because if the invitation was 6, don't come early and expect things to be ready as they would be at 6.
They really want to know in the control room how late is too late, as in fashionably late, or is it fashionable?
Well, I think 15 minutes, you're late.
But is it too
10
late?
minutes, you're probably late-ish.
I feel fine showing up like 15 minutes late when I'm meeting with friends, but I think half an hour, like, you're being rude.
Then you're being rude.
It totally depends on the programming. If you're with a smaller group, you should be, I think, considerate and come a little bit earlier. If there's some kind of special programming, don't walk in late in that special programming.
Right.
But if it's a larger event, if it's not someone that's like expecting you personally, you show up a little bit later and kind of decide when you
especially if you
want
have
to
a
come
new
into
outfit.
that equation.
You want to show it off? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you mean the shoes? Rich, what do you think? of the shoes?
Snaps.
Those are good.
What do you think?
Oh, look at these.
Comfort. Slippers, you said. It feels like slippers, right?
Yeah.
Showing my motorcycle scar.
All right, well, how do you handle situations when parties are scheduled to start at kind of an awkward time? Let's say it's a 7 p.m. start or maybe a 3 p.m. start. Situations where you're not sure if you should eat a meal before or if there's going to be food there. It kind of could mess with your day. How do you handle that?
I think it just depends. I mean, I think if it's an event, I usually just call the host and ask. I mean,
The same.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
What's
That's
wrong
the
with
host,
a
too.
quick little
Yeah.
text? Like,
Sure.
And you have to think about that when you plan an event. If you're going to ask people to come right after work, you better have some food for them.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're doing something around lunchtime, you need to let people know if you're going to have food or not.
Right.
And plan on having food at those specific times.
because I think it's rude if you don't mean to be rude, but if they like have dinner for you and then you come full, it's like, I don't want
yeah.
to eat
But
this.
if they make you
Yeah.
wait for 2 hours before you
then that's
eat,
also rude.
that's on the host.
so
They need
yeah,
to
I
figure it
just
out.
send a text like, hey, are we eating or what?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
What's going on? You got food ready for me?
Right.
Do I need
Well,
to
look-
stop somewhere?
Bring in Michelle Oliver, who's got a reaction from our viewers online on social media.
Yeah, so we asked them the first question you guys brought up, which is it okay, when does fashionably late become rudely late? And we got a couple different answers. Kind of like you were saying, Kim, it depends on the situation. Missy says it depends on the event. If it's a party, up to 30 minutes, as long as I'm not serving dinner and it's not getting cold. So
Right.
if food's a factor, be on time.
a dinner party.
That's fair.
Exactly. Sandra says, how about fashionably on time?
Nice.
Sandra.
I like that.
Jeanette says, never, as long as the person arrives. When doesn't matter.
Oh.
That sounds like
The
grandma.
presence is your
You just
That was my grandma right there.
That's so cute.
Anne-Marie is, I think, a nice middle ground. 5 minutes is okay. Any more, you should have a call or a text
I think
to
that's
explain.
fair.
I agree with
And
that.
give
I
an
think that's
ETA,
Yeah.
which I thought was useful.
My phone says I'll be there in an hour. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So next up, how do you handle service calls that give you a block of time and they don't show up on time? So have you had this, like Comcast is notorious for this.
Oh, if it's like, we'll be there between 3 and 6, it's like, okay.
Yeah, I one time had a key shop that I was getting my keys redone. They kept telling me 10 to 1 and they didn't show up until 2:30.
And so you're just chilling?
I kept calling them. I'm like, are they coming or not?
Right.
Because I need this done.
Yeah.
You're getting them,
Right.
and you're waiting for them. I give them my mobile number. I say, call me when you're coming, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for you.
Yeah.
That's-
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times
crazy.
people, like if you have to be there, they'll take off work or cancel plans. Like,
Exactly.
that's really disrespectful.
I think it is too. What about you, Jason?
You know, my wife and I are always on time, like on the money. And we couldn't try to be late if we tried.
Wow, that must be
Good
nice.
for you.
What?
That's great.
I know, it is very jealous.
I'm envious.
You guys
This is
have
not
to
I am
All right.
envious. No, I am. No.
Well, thanks everybody for being here. Good to see you.